Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me for your daily tarot reading. I always ask you to choose the stone that draws you, the one that resonates with your intuition. And we will begin. I'll do a golden nugget card at the end too for further clarification. For those of you who chose the purple and blue stone, we have the Eight of Swords, the Three of Swords, the Nine of Swords. Oh my goodness. Minor Arcana, not a big deal. Not a big deal. But your brain sure seems to be making it into a big deal today. Okay, you may need sleep. That may be the issue. You really may need some rest before you try to figure anything out, because you may have some things that are really tempting you to worry. But, I feel like it's gotten out of perspective. Maybe you've already fixed this today. Maybe you've already kind of realized this today and you're already on the right track, but in which case this would be a validation for you. But otherwise, there may be a thought process going on. You may not be fully aware of it. Sometimes I feel like we get these readings because Source wants to say, hey, there's something going on in your mind that is really wearing you out or really stressing you out, and you don't have to keep going in that direction. So there might be something you're worrying about, and it would be something you can't do a darn thing about. So worry is a waste. It might be something that reflects an ongoing source of trouble for you. But then again, sometimes past troubles with things can really make us overthink, over worry about anything that reminds us of that, or any indication we could have that trouble again. You know what I mean? So really, and you're not trapped with the Eight of Swords. This woman can walk forward through those thoughts, through those swords, through those beliefs, and she has no troubles actually, because those ties would drop right off and she could take the blindfold off. A lot of times what we need to do is first not connect it with the past if something's worrying us. Second, we might really just need to rest and sleep. It's much more difficult to stay out of negative thinking if we're under the weather, we're tired. And we have the Eight. Sometimes this is about resting your mind too. It's really okay sometimes just to do something for hours that completely absorbs your mind, so you are not thinking about that other stuff at all. Like socializing does that. Gosh, heck, sometimes video games does that. Reading, but whatever does it for you. A lot of times physical things are really good for that. Whatever does it for you, sometimes it's good to just, if you're not sleepy, to just unplug from all trying to figure anything out, because we do have to have some faith that Source will bring us the answer, that we will be able to deal with whatever it is we're worrying about. And gosh, sometimes after hours of really disengaging from a worry process, you can look at it again and go, why was I so concerned about that? It's not that big, or maybe you weren't really seeing it all that clearly with that blindfold. So minor arcana stuff, but it's the stuff of everyday life. Good pointers. Okay. And I'm not saying you don't have stressful things. We all do, everybody does at different times in their life have some pretty stressful, difficult things. But Source wants us to have a good day, a good time. Oh, who knows, a sense of security in spite of it. So it's practice for us. For those of you who chose the pink stone, we have the Wheel of Fortune. You do have a major arcana. We have the 10 of coins. We have the 6 of coins. Very interesting. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. I almost see a juxtaposition here. Here on this side we have people not doing well, right? But then this person being generous to them. Here on this side we have stability, we have security, we have financial security. If you are the person doing the giving And maybe you're giving something, or you could be giving practical assistance too. This is very much in the physical realm. So the practical assistance could be, it could be giving money, giving something, giving some material object. It could be giving help, giving practical help too. And maybe today you're kind of generous with that. And because there's some security here behind you. But in which case, the new era would be one of maybe you're feeling like you have a little more to give. But it doesn't have to be that. This can also be about social injustice. So the new era can be about, I'm concerned about people who have so much less than I do. I'm concerned about those who are down. I want to help give them a leg up, a hand up. That could be about that concern. If you feel like you're actually in need right now, you feel like you actually do not have a lot, and remember, coins can be health or wealth, then it may be that someone is giving to you, and this could be a new era into greater financial stability as well. So it's an interesting set of cards, can mean a bunch of different things. I really do invite you to use your intuition. And sometimes the first thing that comes to you when you see these cards as I'm turning them over is your interpretation. Very nice. Okay. For those of you who chose the greenstone, this turquoise greenstone, we have, minor arcana, but good ones. We have the Ace of Cups, the Nine of Cups. We have the Two of Swords. So this is all about, well, Source being good to you, wanting to soothe you or comfort you or encourage you or just make you feel loved. So receive that. You can ask Source to help you to receive that. The Nine of Cups is satisfaction, a sense of satisfaction with the blessings you've obtained. It can be the wish card, like you get your wish on something, or you recognize you have many of the things that you had wished for. Feel blessed, that kind of thing. There's a decision perhaps to be made with the Two of Swords. There can also be two different perspectives, like I can see this two different ways. Obviously, Source is trying to bring in good, positive, emotional nurturing. Maybe that affects your perspective and the way you see your life today, which is good. I mean, maybe you're in need of some healing from Source, and Source is offering it, Spirit's offering it. So maybe you're in need of that to bring the blindfold up and help you to see things from the best perspective. But the Nine of Cups is a lovely, lovely card. It's sort of like I do have many sources of emotional reward in my life. And, there's some sense of I've earned much of that, So this is an interesting set of cards. I always like to see the Ace of Cups because I always feel like the aces, they are support from Spirit. For those of you who chose who need the golden nugget stone to further clarify your reading, we have the Six of Cups. Okay. So if you have any kind of question about what to expect, so this could be Spirit saying, well, look in the past. The way things have gone in the past with this is likely the way they'll go today or right now in your life. So it could be that. It can also be a card that represents family or siblings in particular, in which case it's a nice kind of contented card. It can be just about children in your life as well. And then again, that's a contented card. It can just be about, enjoying an interaction with somebody. And there are cups full of flowers, right? There are beautiful things in your life today. So I sure do hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, and we will talk again soon. Bye-bye.